The story starts from a harrowing journey set during the 2018 Camp Fire, California's deadliest wildfire, where fate thrusts a school bus, 22 children, a courageous driver, and a determined teacher into a crucible of survival. At the center is Kevin McKay, Matthew McConaughey, a newly minted school bus driver returning to his hometown of Paradise while caring for his ill mother and attempting to reconnect with his estranged teenage son. Haunted by personal regrets and struggling with loss, Kevin is not a seasoned hero, but a man of heart who steps forward when disaster strikes. When the blaze races toward Ponderosa Elementary, Kevin volunteers to evacuate, pulling alongside two teachers, Mary Ludwig, America Ferrera, and Abby Davis, condensed in the film's narrative, and 22 elementary students. From the moment they board, Kevin senses the gravity. Smoke curls around the bus, trees crackle in the inferno, and visibility drops to ash-gray gloom. As motor engines grind and traffic falters, Kevin's resolve is tested in every mile of their escape. Mary, calm but fearful, helps keep the children quiet, reassured, and organized. When the smoke becomes suffocating, Kevin removes his shirt, drenches its fibers, and together with Mary they fashion breathing masks from wet cloth, instructing the children to press damp fabric over noses and mouths in a desperate measure to manage the choking air. Along the narrow, blocked roads and falling infrastructure, the bus breaks down, and Kevin must coax it back to life amid the roaring flames and collapsing trees. Along the way, they navigate looters, downed power lines sparking, embers raining like fireflies in darkness, and the constant roar of the inferno encroaching. All the while, Kevin's internal conflict rages: how to stay hopeful when everything seems lost, how to lead children he's only just met, how to outrun a tragedy he's seen consume homes, friends, and lives. The scenes shift between the suffocating interior of the bus, Mary's soft reassurances, the children clinging together, Kevin's haunted glimpses of his son, and the raw power of nature determined to erase them. Official accounts say the ride covered approximately 30 miles over 5 hours, weaving through fire, ash, panic, and chance. Every turning point, engine failure, smoke infiltration, traffic jams, sudden embers, becomes a crucible that both threatens them and reveals who they truly are. In the chaos, Kevin's uncertainties and Mary's courage merge. They become anchors in a moving inferno. When dawn breaks in the rubble-strewn outskirts of Paradise, the final act of the lost bus escalates into visceral survival. Kevin must coax the bus across scorched land, retreat from fallen and flaming trees, and navigate without GPS as lines burn and embers blind. Mary, straining to keep the children calm, battles exhaustion and fear, but steps forward when Kevin falters. Behind them, fires encroach, and civilians flee in terror. Kevin confronts moments when sacrifice seems inevitable, when smoke overtakes, and when the children's safety depends on his next choice. He remembers his own son, his mother, and what redemption might cost. In one wrenching moment, Kevin abandons the conventional route and drives off-road through scorched fields to bypass impassable roads, a decision that risks overturning, but gives them a shot at crossing the line between escape and death. Mary helps steer quiet hope among terror, urging children not to panic, to breathe low, to trust. In the film's climax, the bus bursts into open space beyond the fire's grip, engulfing them in daylight and wind, as Kevin guides them to safety and reunification. Later, when families rush to greet the 22 children, Mary embraces Kevin in silent gratitude. The community hears their story. Some details are dramatized, but the emotional core stands firm: ordinary people in extraordinary terror, believing in life when survival seems impossible. The lost bus closes on the faces of relieved children, exhausted guardians, and a town still smoldering, but breathing again. In that moment, Kevin's journey from haunted loner to quiet hero, and Mary's steadfast loyalty, resonate far beyond the fire lines. This was never just a bus ride. It was a testament to what courage looks like under ash and embers, and how hope can drive you forward, even when the world is burning. So if you want to watch this kind of short movie explanation videos, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an upload of latest videos. Take care, see you next time.